Going on, y'all? Welcome back to another episode. It's your boy Swipa Cam. We're here with Mile High Sports with yet another great video. So I don't know if you had a chance to check out ESPN or not, but they had something pretty interesting to say about Joel Embiid playing versus the Denver Nuggets in Colorado.
I want to watch Embiid versus Jokic. Will we? We'll see. I mean, listen, the simple fact of the matter is Joel Embiid has not played in Denver since November 2019. Now, there's been injuries.
There was a COVID thing.
There's been rest. I think there might be some kind of
4 years ago.
I believe he's developed an allergic reaction to altitude, perhaps.
They call it the Serbian flu. That's what it is called.
Okay.
It's called the Serbian flu.
Okay, I'm not going to throw this paper at you anymore, Richard.
I don't want to see the highlight. Miss Kathy, can I please just
see yourself?
I need to see a statement. I need to make a statement. I just need to make a statement. We're
it's
fine.
coming. It's coming. Single mic. Okay, here we go.
Okay, that's fine. Listen, so it's called the Serbian flu. It's been diagnosed. There's lots of variations. It used to be the Shaq flu. It used to be the Kobe flu. It used to be the MJ flu. There are a lot of different flus. So right now it's a Serbian flu. And let me say this, Joel. I do not think that you are ducking Jokic. I just want to make this clear. But from this point on, I will be saying that you are ducking Jokic until you guys play. I'm going to say you ducked him until you guys do play because I saw you dominate him in Philly. He didn't get a chance for the backup in Denver. So all I'm going to say is that you're ducking Jokic, and I can't wait to see what's about to happen. How are you going to respond?
Wow.
I'm not yet.
Naughty. And explain all the reasons why he
don't do that. We ain't got time for that.
We don't want to hear any
It's
of
an
that.
hour show. We don't have that
But
much
I do
time.
want to see that, too, because I really do think those two guys actually do really respect each other. They really like playing against each other. And I think now Jokic has won. And it's on Joel Embiid to answer. Like, Jokic won his title, and it's on Embiid to answer him now. And I think these head-to-head matchups, for the last few years, it's been about Jokic and Embiid for the MVP. Now it's about for titles. The MVP they both won MVPs. It's not about that anymore. And so I think that's the game we all want to see. You know, Steph and LeBron, I always want to see that, but I feel like that's the Elton John retirement tour that went on for 3 years. It's always going. It's
as long as we don't come.
Every time we watch it, it's like, okay, is it the last time?
As long as
So here's my thing, is that Joel Embiid has not played in Denver since 2019. A lot of y'all might remember this moment when Nikola Jokic hits the game-winning shot over the 76ers to put them up and ahead and win that game.
Murray to Jokic. Double under, Millsap. Jokic. Put it up.
Now, one of the things that's happened is Embiid has had injury concerns. He's had things that's happened to his body, lower body extremities, all kind of stuff. But I think what has made this issue so hot the last couple of years is the fact that Embiid has gone out of his way, it feels, to not play in Denver. Namely, last year, you have the January 28th game where Joker goes to Philadelphia. The Denver Nuggets, they're up 15 at half. They end up losing the game. Joel Embiid goes for 47 points, 18 rebounds, 5 assists, makes 13 jumpers. It's an incredible game, perhaps maybe his best game of the year outside of the Utah Jazz game where he drops 59 points. Incredible game. But during this game, a lot of people were saying that this is going to be the swing vote for the MVP award. And later on, as the year went later and we got into March and then into April, people started referencing this January regular season game as the reason why Joel Embiid deserved to win MVP.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
But the Nuggets had a 2-game run where they played versus the Milwaukee Bucks and they played versus Joel Embiid and the 76ers. Now, Giannis showed up to Denver. Giannis got work. Joker absolutely went ham, destroyed Brook Lopez, destroyed Giannis Antetokounmpo, and then thus they had an opportunity to get another matchup with the Philadelphia 76ers, who, by the way, had just played the Golden State Warriors on a Friday. And the interesting thing about this, they played Golden State on a Friday. Joel Embiid loses, drops 46 points. You know the first thing that he does at the end of that game? Matter of fact, Draymond Green specifically brought this up in his press conference in the game after.
He told me, he said, you know why I played like that tonight? You said Jokic was the hardest person to guard in the league. So I took that personal. And So I'm going to tell y'all, Joel's the hardest guy to guard in the league.
So here's the thing. After Joel Embiid loses a game, he scores 46 points, and as he's walking off the court, he mentions to Draymond that Draymond said that Nikola Jokic is his toughest cover in the NBA. And Draymond then responds to him, and Embiid says that, well, look, I hope that this game proved that I'm the toughest cover. And I think it's so interesting to me, and I brought this up on Twitter last year, brought it up in a video, that you lose a game, and the first thing you can think about is Nikola Jokic and his performance in a playoff setting versus Draymond, and you lost. So then what happened? They have a back-to-back. They play in Phoenix. They lose again. And instead of sitting out that game to get rest management, Joel Embiid and the medical team decide to sit him out on a Monday night game that highly anticipated versus the Denver Nuggets. And the thing that made this game such a big deal is that another Shams article had come out where Joel Embiid mentioned that why does he have pressure on him if he's not an MVP? He's never been a first-team All-NBA player. I think analytics make certain players look like better defenders than others. So he doesn't name any names, but in the Athletic report, it was clear he was talking about Joker. So in this whole span of this month, Kendrick Perkins has said some very inflammatory comments about Joker, and then the Nuggets were cruising. They were 4-19 after they beat the Memphis Grizzlies, maybe 45-19. They were the first seed with a 7-game lead, and they started coasting really after that, except versus the very good teams. And the funny thing about it is that now this momentum was picking up for Embiid, but Embiid never gave Joker an opportunity to get his get back, never gave him an opportunity to play him again because for the sake of load management, he was managing an injury and didn't play. But the frustrating thing about it was Embiid played every other game after he missed the Denver game in Denver. So it looked like a soft move. It looked like a weak move. And later, here's all these analysts. You got Richard Jefferson. You got Tim McMahon. You got Ramona Shelburne. You got Sinead. Marcus Spears. They're all commenting on this saying that, look, we're not saying that you're running, but it looks like you're running. So January 27, 2024, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, the Denver Nuggets and the Philadelphia 76ers, who don't look like they might be in contention without James Harden, have an opportunity to play in Denver. And we'll have to see then if Embiid decides to show up and give Nikola Jokic an opportunity to beat him on his home floor. But I'll tell you what, the MVP debate has been hot between these two the last 3 years. They've been top two in every single year. Joker won the first two, Embiid won this last one, but because of the recent playoff success for Joker and again another playoff failure for Embiid and the 76ers, I doubt the MVP conversation will be as highly contested as it once was before. But it's going to be fun nonetheless. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Do you think that Embiid meant anything by those comments last year? Do you think Embiid is going to play this year? And do you even think Joel Embiid is going to be a Philadelphia 76er come January 2024? Or are they going to end up blowing the whole ship up in Philly? Y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Y'all, hey, Mile High Sports, Swipa Gang. I will see y'all soon.